What's up, everyone? Welcome to Pripyat Marshes. We are in Game 9 of a best of 9 for the ESOC 2024 Winter Championship. And we have, playing Ottoman, is Ketterboy. On the south side of the map, we have playing the Italians front line. I haven't seen the Italians too much, and I thought I would see them quite a bit in this format, which, if you don't know, is very unique for this tournament. You cannot advance to the Fortress Age. So, you are stuck in the second age, which, in this situation, makes Ottoman a little bit less scary, if you ask me. I think they're not quite as strong in H2, but you can't really say that too strongly without considering Abus, which are even more difficult to counter when you don't have artillery or skirmishers or dragoons. So maybe this is a good format for Ottoman. We'll have to see. Either way, this is going to be an exciting game. We have a house, a mosque, and a TP coming out for Ottoman right off the bat. 3 vills as well. Let's take a look at the deck. Anything that pops out immediately. Pretty standard H2 deck, honestly. A few extra cards. Well, I'm kind of curious about City Defense. I'm not sure. Maybe that'll have a role, but only 1 TC available. I'm not sure how much that card is going to be impacting this game. There's so many natives on this map. I play against Carp so often that I would expect to see some native cards. Maybe Italian. This would be. I mean, this is made for Carp. An H2 on this map where you're gonna go natives like he loves to do. This would be a dream scenario for him. Wish he would have signed up for. I don't know if he signed up for a tournament, but anyway, we have a trade post going up. Steel. I said I was gonna say gang saw, but that actually came in earlier. Steel traps on the way. If you don't know, the Italian Civ, every time you get an upgrade, I believe it's an economic upgrade, church upgrades as well, you get a free villager instantly from the town center. So that's why he's getting blunderbuss here, and that's why they're able to get steel traps in H1. That is a Civ specific special ability, and another villager will be popping out. So lots of age 1 villagers here. It's going to be at 17 population. That's counting 2 pop for the architect, which builds buildings for free but slowly. So he built the market house, and now he's on the trade post. All right, so that about wraps up the opening there. Let's take a look at some of the cards. Pretty standard H2 as well for Italy, and a lot of like eco cards that you don't usually see in most decks. This one's an interesting one. Advanced Politicians arrives fast. Your next age up is faster, and all politicians ship extra rewards. Not sure why that's in the deck. You're not going to age 3, so a little bit of a wasted card there, but you know, whatever. Maybe just take a standard deck and added cards to it, so that's fine. So let's see, what are we gonna see for the opening here? I'm expecting the Balisco wagon. That's pretty standard, but that is also when Italy tends to go H3, so maybe that's not gonna be his first choice there. Ottoman getting the second trade post already, gonna get a very early stagecoach, I'm sure, and also getting a native post here. All right, good to see. Can we see what's in there, please? No, we're not allowed. That is the House of J. Also, it looks like they're both going for it. Okay, let's take a look. Stagecoach coming in. Market is up. 700 wood on the way. Nice 100 food treasure there. What are they going to try to get from here, I wonder? I don't know if they're going to go for anything right off the bat. We'll have to see who's going to get it first. That's 700 wood dropping. Nothing quite yet coming out of there. Oh, we do have a Tartar. Tartar. Oh, double arsenal coming out. Wait. Oh, he did ship it. I'm so blind and stupid. He shipped it while he was aging up, and oh my god, that almost makes me want to rewatch it because I didn't pick up on how quickly he aged up. So that gave him extra resources for the age up and made it quicker. So I guess while you are already aging, if you send that, it'll benefit you the same as if you sent it before starting your age up. So that's good. Good to know. Ballisca is going to be coming in as well. Double arsenal. I believe I should know this, but I'm not 100% sure. Here comes some Cav Archers. Both players going for them, which is very interesting. And Frontline gets an extra one. Is he going to be able to take advantage of that? These guys are pretty solid. They're very fast, which I guess is the reason both players made them. Pretty quick attack speed as well. So good for raiding. But I believe they have advanced arsenal off the bat. So maybe that's why. How did he even... Oh, he aged up with the politician that gave us an arsenal. So give him 2? Oh boy, that's interesting. Some things I'll have to look into, but I believe that's what happened. Stagecoach coming in and a Lombard wagon. Oh yeah, no Lombards yet for Italy. That is interesting to note. More Cav Archers in queue. These guys both seem to love their Cav Archers. I guess it's... I mean, they're a good unit. They're anti-Cav, and that's one of the better ways to get anti-Cav in an H2 strict game. So this is a very... Actually, this is a great composition here. And, oh, no units getting picked off yet. These guys have solid hand attack, too. Wow. All right. I should make some of these, I guess. This composition is going to be so deadly, man. How's Frontline going to deal with Abus and Cav Archer? That is crazy. In H2. This is like the H3 composition, H4 composition that Otto always wants to go for. And they get an H2 on this map. This is going to be quite tricky. 23 vills already for Ottoman. It looks like he sent the 5 settlers, 600, 700 wood, and 700 coin on the way. So he's already getting that upgrade to make more villagers from the TC. Frontline now shipping in 800 food for the Lombards. How many Lombards does this guy have? Does he only have 1? Yes, he does. Okay. And he has deposited coin in there. Was that with the shipment? Yeah, that's with the shipment. So more res coming in from the home city. And he's making Bassier crossbowmen. And these guys are pretty solid. 16 ranged. They Abus have 18, so they'll be able to close the gap a little bit. But with a good micro, it's going to still be pretty brutal fighting that. What does this tech do? Oh, they both got it. Boy, you know, these guys, it's so impressive that they know the knowledge depth of this game for them is so good, so deep. They know everything about what you're supposed to do on the maps. And I mean, the crazy fact. Oh, okay, that's the 5 Cav Archers. Okay, I know that tech. Yeah. They both opened with Cav Archers, and they were crossing the map towards each other at the same exact time early in the game. Only one of them had an extra, so they had to back away from the fight. But that would have been hilarious if they just started fighting each other with the exact same amount of Cav Archers there, and one of them had the Explorer, so he would have had the advantage. But just shows you just how good these guys are and how deep their knowledge is. It's very impressive. More houses coming up. Population, a couple shipments available. Oh, this is coming from the Ballisca, I believe. Schiavone. Yeah, so where... Okay, we have some Delhi coming out. This is such a big map, so I expect this to be quite a long game as well. Not just because this format seems to be a little bit longer games than the standard, or maybe that's just because both players are so evenly matched. I mean, we're 4-4 in game 9. It's clear that these guys are very evenly matched, so it's going to be... I mean, I can't wait to see this Abus micro when we start to get into a fight. Ketterboy is going to put it on the show, I'm sure of it. And he looks to be having a significantly better army right now. 8 Delhi. 5 more. Is he going to get 5? He might get 5. I think he will. And 5 Abus. This army is insane. And now sitting in additional HP for the Abus. I'm surprised he doesn't have the attack one there as well, but he's got advanced arsenal. Well, I mean, this is just, he's going for like a bit of a, I think he's going to push because he's getting some really good batches. Just barely getting his house up there. The cards coming, yeah, this is a huge timing. He has nearly 100 population, but so does Frontline. And where is that actually, where is that coming from? He's got 36 vills. Oh boy. Croatian company is on the way. A big shipment of 13 mercenaries. That is most of that population, I want to say, or at least a lot of it. Ketterboy looking for some raids, not finding them, as Frontline is protecting his vills on the southeast side of the map with his military position perfectly and bringing in some hunts with an outpost for extra line of sight. Gonna lose this trade post though, but maybe able to catch some reinforcements and some A-boosts. A little bit vulnerable here. They might get caught out. I think that's what Frontline's trying to do here. Yeah, but look at that. Ketterboy is on top of it, shifting the route of those A-boosts to get them over here safely, meeting up with the rest of the military. And I think we're getting pretty close to the first engagement. Very curious about how he's going to deal with these A-boosts, though. Schiavone do have 18 range as well, so they can directly combat the A-boosts, even though you don't really want to do that. But look at this light infantry multiplier. That is what you want. That is what you want. These A-boosts are considered light infantry, so they will be affected by that multiplier. I'm fairly certain that's the case. I mean, they have a few different military unit types for the A-boost, but they should be countered by that 3.5 multiplier. But man, the amount of cavalry here is just, oh man, I just don't see how can Frontline possibly hold this. Look at this, 23 A-boosts, 15 deli, advanced arsenal coming in. It does not give you a wagon. I would think maybe it should. I don't know if we'll ever see that change, but you got to build it, and then maybe he'll get some text for the A-boost to do more damage. But it looks like Frontline is planning a little bit of a smash here. Big shipment coming in. Heavy cavalry going to make their way onto the field. And here they come. 700 HP Pepple Lancer and a Stratiot. These guys are serious damage dealing units. Hussar here as well. And this is how he plans to deal with the A-boosts. They are on the retreat. This is going to be incredibly hard to micro. Wait, where are the Cav Archers? Oh, there's just not that many. There's not that many Cav Archers for Ketterboy. Only 8? A-boost getting caught off, but A-boost over here getting some good trades. Pepple Lancer pretty low on HP already because the siege damage done by the A-boost. And now he's back on the offensive. Going to try to kite away and get a lot of damage without a direct fight. And he is getting quite a bit. But this front line, he's roaming across the map now. More crossbow coming in by shipment and by barracks. Hussar as well. Krabats here. Where did that even come from? Did I miss that? Oh, that's from the shipment. Okay. Oh, there's only 4 of those left. Okay, these guys are counter heavy cavalry, so that's a really good unit for this scenario as well. Wow, this is getting intense. Lots of cavalry roaming the map. These ones are oh, this is so risky. I don't know if he is trying to bait, but that is just potentially being in the line of sight of that trade post is just so dangerous. Holy cow, that could have been brutal to lose all these heavy cavalry units. Oh, he's finally getting the Cav Cuirass upgrade. Gives more HP for all heavy cavalry. So these Lancers will go up probably 70 HP to 770. I think it's 10%. Let's see. Yes, there it is. Stratiot as well. So very good upgrade to be able to get. And maybe already got the... I believe it's... I forget what the term is, but it's for archaic infantry, essentially 10% HP. So here, I think we're going to have finally have our massive fight. Well, but wait. We have advanced arsenal techs coming in for the A-boost. They're at 36 damage right now. Flintlock will give them, I believe, 10% more, so it should be around 40. Oh, no, that... Was that HP? I thought Flintlock was the damage one. Maybe that, maybe not. Maybe I'm mistaken. Or maybe he already has the upgrade. But anyway, a little bit more HP, a little bit more attack from those techs. Paper cartridge. Unless it doesn't affect them. Let's see, 169 and 36. That would be brutal if it didn't, if you're spending all of these risks, because they are not cheap. Not cheap upgrades. 135 population for Ottoman, 157 for Italy. Paper cartridge is about to come in, 36 and 169. See if those stats are affected. Yes, okay, that's the one for extra damage, and it's 5 extra damage. So that is very nice upgrade. So these guys are maxing out their units. No Janissaries yet, which is kind of interesting to note. 34 Vills. Oh, and range cavalry Caracol coming in as well. He does okay. He's got. Oh, they're actually considered different units from the tech. Okay. But 15 Cav Archers, so that is somewhat helpful. Extra range, extra damage. They're 10 and 13. 10 damage at 13 range goes to... should be about 11 and 15. Yeah, okay. So 10% and 2 extra range. So I think we're going to finally have... So actually, what there's an aura here that I'm not familiar with what the aura is, but looks like this cavalry mass is finally going in. 20 Hussar, 4 Kabats, Papa Lancers, Stratiats in there as well. That's just and the ranged Cav Archers are there. A few more sneaking out just in time. He's got 9 of those. Oh, he's gonna pick up some vills that were just totally out of position here. The Ottoman villagers wandered across the map and getting caught up, paying for it. 33 crossbow. They have 17 range now, so that is very nice. Alright, and I think this is it. I think we're about to commence a massive fight. Some musketeers making their way out, which is the first sighting that would be. Frontline way ahead in score, by the way. So we'll see if that's going to ring true to how this battle will play out. Lots of trees, so the Abus should be doing very well to hide in there. Delhi have their upgrade from the arsenal as well. So let's just see how... Ooh, heavy cav moving forward very quickly. Abus still in a good position. Need to be micro, but they can be tough when they're packed together like that. Frontline, the meat shield of the Ottoman is wearing thin a little bit. More Hussar coming in, and the Abus are they're pretty unprotected. There are some Cav Archers, but only 11 of them. 36 Abus. Can they actually deal with these Hussar themselves? They're moving back, kiting their way back across the map out of the base. Still 34 of them, so they're looking pretty decent. But the infantry of Italy is closing the gap at the same time, and there are still a few Hussar fairly low HP, but now they're gone. But they're pretty much by themselves. There's no supporting military. Hot air balloon comes in, gives some line of sight for Frontline to see what is the reinforcing units, and he does see some Delhi. He's gonna choose to back up, but this composition just looks so much better at this point. He's so well rounded. He's got some crossbow, he's got Hussar, he's got Cav Archers, and a decent number of them. So those Delhi are not gonna get much done. It's kind of just a bunch of Abus that they're very strong, but if you don't have any protection for them, it can be in some trouble. Some mills going down on the south part of the map. Hussar trying to cut off these Abus. Looking like they're going to do so. One drops before any contact, and another one goes down. Oh, but we have Shock Riders coming in from the native post, and they're going to come in contact and get some crazy bonus damage with area of effect on the Abus, at least for that initial hit. And they're really snaring a wall coming up, trying to trap the A-Boost. We might have the end of this game and the end of the series very soon. More deli coming in, though. Are the A-Boosts able to get out of here? There's just so many crossbow. 34 of them still here. The deli do successfully cut off the Hussar that were going after the A-Boosts. And A-Boosts are going to get away. It's just their range advantage is not so great here, where these crossbow are just one range less, and just kind of closing the gap here little by little. Oh my gosh, what is this card? Collects coin for each enemy unit you have defeated so far. Oh, and there's more Shock Riders, and they are going to get in there. Jan's there in perfect situation, perfect timing, but Shock Riders still do get there. They are done. They are done now. They're gone, but the crossbow were able to close the gap and get some good hits and thin out that A-Boost mass even more. So now we reset a little bit. We take a look at the score. Villager goes down to a single A-Boost there. Take a look at the score. Take a look at the situation, and it's looking really, really good for Frontline. He's at 63 villagers. Huge infantry mass. Are these all... Their shields look a little bit different, but they are, in fact... Oh, no, there's some Schiavoni in there. But mostly crossbow. And it looks like... Oh, we're going to have another pop right on the A-Boost. A little bit of a snare, and that's all that is needed. I think Frontline is going for the kill here. He probably sees the score, sees that there's nothing protecting the A-Boost, and just trying to push. This might not be the correct decision, though. As you see, A-Boost really getting some good trades there, and he's forced to go back. Frontline is forced to go back. The A-Boosts are just too much, but I think this is it right here. He's going to get a full batch of Shock Riders, and he's just going to close it in. More Huss, and before that even happens, the GG is called. That is it. Frontline takes the win. He takes game 9 in this best of 9, this ESOC Winter Championship 2024. The title is claimed by Frontline. And what a series. What a series. All 9 games. What a game this one was. Whew. I mean, I thought these A-Boosts were going to be invincible. I couldn't see a way that they would be taken out, but lots of heavy cavalry coming through. And really good patience by Frontline to pick his fights when he needed to. Sacrifice the TP when he was getting some pressure over here, and just kind of stayed in his base and waited for what he knew was the right time to attack. And had some really good trades, good micro, and thinned out that front line, the deli and the cav archers of Ottoman, and then was able to piece by piece pick apart that A-Boost mass and successfully take this game. Congratulations to him. And congratulations to Ketterboy, who has just, I believe, just came over to the Definitive Edition from the original TAD, where I believe he was a good player for quite a while, but I haven't seen much of him. I don't know his name too much because I don't think he's played on DE or played in the tournament. So good to see a new player here. I mean, get into the finals, taking out some good opponents. Both of these guys, I mean, there's top players were in this tournament. Julian played in it. Ungers played in it. I played in it myself, but I got destroyed because I'm not on their level. But some really, really strong competition, and these guys both coming out in the finals. Some new names. I mean, Frontline's been around for a while and did well in previous tournaments, but these guys both really stepping up lately, and good to see. Thank you for everyone that has supported ESOC and the tournament. Thank you to Spanky. I know she donated a hefty amount to this to make this possible. Thank you to all the casters, the production teams. Josh specifically does so much work on the back end for ESOC and organizing the tournaments. So, and thank you to the viewers, anybody that donated, subscribed, watched, anything. Just watching helps and keeps us going. This game's been around for so long, and it's just fun to see continuous tournaments, continuous players coming in, new players. The player base is strong, healthy. We should be getting hopefully a DLC in the first half. I'm hoping the first half of 2025. So let's look forward to that. Let's keep building our community, continue to enjoy our games, and just have fun with each other and be kind to everybody. Right? We want to have a good, strong community that works together and plays together and enjoys the game. So thank you everyone for watching this. Thank you again, ESOC. I hope you guys enjoyed the conclusion of this tournament, because we had the players had to take a break because with 6 games they got a little bit tired and we had to turn off the live stream, so they continued the tournament the next day, and I decided to pick up where we left off, because not everybody got to see the finale, and I think it deserves to be shown. These players are so good, and they deserve to be out there for everyone to see, or at least as many people as I can reach, so that everybody can see how strong these guys are, and their name can go down in the history book of this game. So thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one.